Zordon, I'm on my way.
Hey guys, so it's been, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months, I'm not even sure anymore, since my last unboxing of a cosplay. Once again, it comes here from SimCosplay. Today we'll be unveiling the White Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which I've really contemplated a long time for getting. I've looked at tons of places, eBay and other cosplay shops, and I haven't really found much that really suited my interest in terms of, well, no pun intended, suited, but in terms of price and whatnot. I just find that SimCosplay just does a really fantastic job getting what you pay for. So I will admit up front that I'm a little concerned. I didn't pay much for this one, and spandex, as you know, can be very hit or miss. I've never tried it myself, but in terms of quality, and I put in my own measurements because I was worried about taking a standardized suit, whether it be small, medium, or large. So SimCosplay, quite simply, has never disappointed me. So I went ahead, spent the money, got it. My amazing wife got me this helmet for my birthday last year, and so I've been wanting to get a suit to join it for some time. Of course, this is the Lightning collection that they did previously at GameStop most recently. So very excited for that, and of course we have another con coming up, Art at Comic Con, that was postponed from May to September, I believe it was. No, October, Halloween weekend. So I have it, came today, I literally had it a few hours, came home from work, did my yoga, and here we are. And a quick apology to those who are watching this video and who have followed others. No, I have not gotten my Green Arrow cosplay review done, but I've worn it a ton and I freaking love it, and I promise I'm going to get a review up soon. I guess I'll just spill the beans. I bought that cosplay to do a gender reveal for our baby girl who's 5.5 weeks old, and that was really, really exciting. And of course the pregnancy, as well as a lot of school, kept me super busy. And right now I'm in the middle of some other changes in my life, which are good, they're positive ones, but they've also kept me busy. So I'm also taking some time out of those changes to do this review video. So here's an unboxing of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers White Ranger costumes. So let's get started. I've been super excited for this. It actually came a day earlier than it said it was going to. So of course the nerd in me is going ballistic right now. And of course my wife, she laughs. I mean, she's super supportive, but she knows how nerdy I get and childish I get with these types of things. So, but she's amazing, and she supports so much. And she's even, if you looked at prior videos and whatnot, and maybe if you even follow me on Facebook or YouTube, she cosplayed Rey from Last Jedi with me, and I was Kylo Ren, which was an amazing combo. So I went all out on this costume. I have included the boots, which I always do because I hate going on an exterior source trying to find something that may or may not look good with it. So I just went ahead and bought it. Of course, it seems like the boots make up so much for the price, which is okay. It just, sometimes it can seem a little vicious in terms of price. So wow, they even zipped these ones up. I've never seen packaging zipped up before, so that's kind of cool. I'm really hoping I don't wake my daughter. She's literally in the next room sleeping. She's been asleep for a little while. So let's take an initial look at the boots. This will kind of give me a good idea of what we're going to see in the cosplay early on. Okay. Alright, so quality's good. I may have gone a size too high again on the boots. Gosh, I suck with this. I really do try to understand, should I size down, should I size up? I did one with Green Arrow, I did one with Kylo Ren, and I sized down and sized up, but I wanted to be absolutely safe to make sure that they fit, so I went with my normal 10.5 shoes. So these might be a little tall, and of course they're always extremely loose in the top of the footing, which is a little annoying, but if you get it tight enough in the back, or maybe wear extra thick socks or whatever, you can usually negate that. So not too bad. So okay, initial look, not bad. These are nice and good thick material, good thick soles too. A little thinner on the bottom, but that's to be expected, but I found that these give you a lot of great support when you're on your feet for several hours at a con or whatever event you're attending it in. So not bad. So I'll get the other boot unwrapped. All right, of course they look the same, duh. All right. Oh man, well, it looks like the shield is already out, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that real quick. This is the part that kind of was like, oh, should I get this costume? Because this was the piece that really concerned me. All right. Well, and you know, if you ever watched Mighty Morphin, if you're familiar with it, you do recognize that the cosplay or the suit, or whatever you're going to call it, that Jason David Frank was actually wearing, was very moldy like this. It was not much like the Green Ranger shield. There was a lot of flexibility there. So that kind of makes me feel good about this type of cosplay, just because it, you know, you can feel like you're a little bit more towards that older era of the 90s, which was kind of cool. So it does zip up in the back, which is to be expected. So this is a two-person setup. A very soft material on the inside, very padded, so that'll be kind of nice with, you know, weight distribution and really thinking about how hot it's gonna get. This is a very, very light shield, which is another reason I kind of liked it, because I didn't want it to be super heavy, because, you know, again, if you've been to cons, you know that walking around for hours and get really hot in there, and, you know, if you're already wearing a one piece, that's hard as it is. So very nice. This is a foam crest on the shield. Maybe I can get that replaced. Maybe I can remove that and get, you know, some nice little gold-plated new design and place it over it. But for now, it will work. But I was kind of wondering what they were going to do with this piece. But it is foam. But it should do the job. Looks like it's well sealed. No complaints there. So, all right, moving on. Get some plastic off. Paper, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Oh, let's look at the little belt here. Now this also did come with gloves, of course the gold armbands and whatnot, as well as, if the picture was showing properly, it shows a sword holder for Saba, which I own the original 1990s version, and I also own the Legacy Saba, which was, of course, newly, you know, redesigned, much heavier. So I wonder how that would actually hold up in a suit like this. I may have to reinforce that. But okay, so here's the band. That should fit my waist. Oh goodness, I'm not sure. Maybe some extensions. There might need to be some work done on this. Ooh, we'll see. That's I don't know. I'm a 32. What do you think? Guess we'll find out. But still looks really cool. You know, the belt was not the flashiest part of the costume, but it definitely gave that definition between the torso and the legs, which was obviously important. But cool, you know, it's Velcro, and you have a little bit of leeway there, but obviously you don't want to leave too much. You want to go in rather than out, so you don't have the white showing. You want to keep this, you know, consistent with the rest of the belt. So pretty cool. It's funny how small they can pack these in. When I got the package, I was like, this, you know, this has got boots and a shield and spandex, but I was like, spandex doesn't require much. I mean, my Kylo Ren costume had a cape that really just outweighed all the rest of the pieces of the costume. It was very heavy. It was faux leather, very, very heavy. And so I guess I was expecting more of a larger package, but this is spandex, so of course you can pack it down. Okay, so it looks like these are the wrist gauntlets. Obviously we expect these to be the same material as the shield and as the belt. Oh, no, excuse me. This is actually the holster for Saba, I believe. So okay. This is solid. This is leather or some form, probably not leather, but a very solid material that will, I mean, you can kind of hear it bending, but this is, actually, I think this will really work, especially if I choose to use my 90s version, which is a much lighter plastic. I'll have to see which one I like better. So I was actually currently suspended on my wall, and, you know, actually the blade might be too large for this one, so I may have to go with the original 90s, but hey, I'm down with that because that was when I grew up, so I'm okay with that. All right, here are the arm gauntlets. The forearm gauntlets, whatever you want to call them. All right, just a very, very simple. Oh, I was wondering what these are, okay. And of course, these are the bands that go over the forearm, or over the bicep. These are the gold bands he wore. So cool, and these are adjustable as well. So if nothing else, if there needs some leeway, you would just tuck them underneath and make sure you get the gold band on the outside. So that would be a pretty easy fix. I will say, you know, my biceps have grown from doing yoga, so I'm not as scrawny as I once was. Not huge by any means, but that does make a difference when ordering cosplay and fitting into it. Got to keep up on the measurements. Okay, so here are the gauntlets as well. And it looks like these ones you just kind of slide your hand through. Oh, that's good because I have decent sized hands, so I worry about things that are not adjustable. Oh, excuse me, they have a zipper. That's neat. I would never have expected that from something like this. So, okay, so you don't have to worry about getting your gigantic hands over it. That's awesome. Yeah. So it only zips down a certain path, so it only stops it a certain way. That way you're not worried about getting it back on the buckle and stuff. So that's a pretty smart move. And again, you'll tuck that underneath. That way that part is not visible to the people who are looking at your cosplay. So super cool. Of course, the other one, same design, just for the other arm. Okay, now we get down to the big dog stuff. This is where it really counts, and we'll see. Of course, they give you your gloves. I might try to find some. I might try to find some of the old 90s gloves, the ones that were full, kind of like the White Rangers actually wore that came up to your forearm. We'll see. These are actually of a better material than some of the prior ones that I've gotten from SimCosplay, so I'm happy about that. The ones that came with the Green Arrow costume looked like something you buy out of a dollar store. It was almost like they were just thrown in for the heck of it, and they had zero value. And to this day, I don't think I've used them. And then here we go. Here is the here's the outfit, just plain white, and of course you just add everything else to it. But you know, wow, this looks kind of large, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm that large. We'll see. Of course, I love that it has the neck collar too, because I have hair that I've got to tuck under my helmet. You know, we're not like Japanese footage where all the guys had short hair and Tommy could just take off the helmet and boom, his amazing hair is down there like mine. It doesn't work that way. So, of course, the one-piece zip up the back, to be expected. Yeah, I mean, not much you can really review on this part except that it's just big. The material is spandex and it's good and stretchy, and hopefully I need to stretch it more than I need to, you know, pin it or something. I sincerely hope I don't have to do that. But this is really exciting. So I do plan, like I said, if you watch prior videos, I do plan to get my Green Arrow cosplay reviewed maybe this weekend. Gosh, I'm praying this weekend. And then hopefully I can back to back and get it posted up with this White Ranger cosplay. And again, huge shout out to my amazing wife for getting this helmet and inspiring getting this entire cosplay, because it's something that I've always wanted to do. Green Ranger will come down the road. I have a helmet that I also got from before Bandai stopped making the line. And if anybody knows that the Green Ranger helmet is a little bit larger, it's a very elongated, and it just doesn't really look right on a suit. So I didn't go for that, nor does SimCosplay offer that suit. But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, watch my other cosplay review videos, and I can put those in the link in the description below. Until then, thanks for watching, and hope to post this video up soon. Bye.
Dragon Sword!